upon a time, we, TSI, actually played a hand in the development of a lot of fitness products. Our core business is running and managing our gyms, but we still like to keep a hand in the product development side because we think we hear from our consumers what their needs are about, and as a result it helps us in our selection and our shopping for fitness products.
Lift your legs up off the ground, and I want you to go up.
Being the person in charge of purchasing, I like to kick the tires on a lot of products first. I looked at the gravity system and realized that just through incremental progressions, the way you use the slant on the gravity system, you can work with a portion of your body's weight. It just made common sense.
So I want a big exhale on the way up.
I think the first time I was exposed, believe it or not, it was Chuck Norris and probably an infomercial on TV. And then I showed up at an industry trade show, the IRSA show, and of course saw the commercial version. And when I got on it, my gymnastic background came out right away. I said, you know, this is like training like a gymnast without having to do a dismount. Being on something that I felt safe, secure, and yet I had all the movements that really reminded me of gymnastics, all the pulling and the pushing. I said, I think I have to explore this a little further.
Don't let your body move.
Once I tried it and I liked it, I said, you know, let me see how this can work in a commercial setting. So we bought single units and we placed them in a couple of clubs, trying to put them in the toolbox for our personal trainers. Once some of the trainers became addicted to it, they realized it was a very valuable tool in their toolbox. So it sells itself. And once it sells the trainer, it sells the clients because the trainers are enthusiastic about it. So it's really a no-brainer.
Good. Rest.
Whether you're talking about personal training or just a person who may come into your gym and want to train themselves, there's a lot of tools in the gym that people can use.
Take that right arm, pull back.
What the gravity system does is allows people to get on a machine that will let them pick the path of movement. If you were doing a seated chest press, you could have a line of movement, but you could also go right from a seated chest press to an incline chest press to a decline chest press, literally within 2 repetitions.
Now just back to punching.
We attract everybody. We attract young and old, male and female, deconditioned and performance athletes. When you can have a piece of equipment that fits the gamut for everybody and yet specializes at the same time. I mean, there's no perfect tool, but this one does cover the full spectrum.
You have 20 seconds.
When you find a product that can actually attract people because they might come in and ask for it by name, that's powerful. And as this product grows into the training toolbox of our trainers, more and more people use it. They tell their friends about it. Their friends have probably seen it literally on an infomercial at one point or another. They come in and ask, even during their first tour of the club, do you have this? Do you have that? So the EFI gravity system is that product, and it actually is now being referred to by name when people come in and request, do you have this? I would tell other facility owners who are possibly on the fence and investigating this as, is this something I want to do? To look at it as a pilot program, launch it for both the personal trainer, one-on-one, and then try it in group training, because I think the real return on investment will be with small group training. We all subject our bodies to a lifetime of gravity on our joints, so give your body a break and defy gravity and use an EFI gravity system.